Hello folks, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. This is a kit down of my latest JaCaRou, Le Cadeaux Arrivent, which is French for the gifts are arriving. I've got it all rolled up here. Because it's a big one, I'm going to do a short of the canvas later. But we ended up dubbing it Cousin Bob for the last month's December Ho-Ho Horrific event hosted by Mushmello from Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. I didn't get it finished last month because of things that happened. Anyways, so I just completed it a few minutes ago. So now I am going to do a kit down of it. And I just remembered I'm going to want to use this to prop up my box to make it easier for me to see the label, see the bag, the numbers on the bags. All right, so I'll move this over just a touch. Yeah, this is so I am trying to get used to the new setup that I have here for my table, my work area. So just give me a moment here. I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. I'm not blocking your view or anything like that. And it works for me as well. So that should work. That should do it. Anyways, I'm going to need this so that I can do that. I have this, and don't mind my arm. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm still working on it. Got all this stuff all tucked into different areas. So there's this and this and this, and so there are some special drills. I'm going to set those aside and kit those down later. In the meantime, let's see here. So they are not in DMC order in the case, because I did end up using the actual case this rather than having it in two separate cases. It was just easier to do it this way. So yeah, so I am going through a little bit of an issue this morning. My cat, Peaches, is having some health issues, and I have a tendency of overreacting initially with emotional situations. He had an abscess a number of months ago on a cheek, on his left cheek, and I was panicking and whatnot. And there's a couple of you out there that remember that, one or two. that I reached out to, and I'm like panicking. Oh, it was mushy. That's right, it was mushy. Yeah, it was during the summer. No, it was during this late. It was in the spring. I was still living at my dad's at the time. So let's see. But yeah, he had an abscess on his cheek, so I took him to the vet, and that's when I learned that he has some bad teeth, and it's like, oh great. So like right off the bat, I'm like panicking, overreacting, like I do, upset. Yeah, oh yeah, I was overreacting, panicking, and oh, I'm gonna have to put him down, and yeah, I was just heartbroken and devastated, and talking, messaged Mishy, I'm gonna have to put my cat to sleep. I was really upset. I was really upset because I thought I was gonna have to put him down at that point in time. But I was, of course, I was overreacting. And I know I'm not overreacting now. I know I noticed the last few days he's been I know he has bad teeth. I've been hoping to try and save up enough money to be able to afford to get some kind of treatment done. I've been trying to save up money, as well as 38, 12, 1, 4, 4, 5. Okay. With everything else that's going on, now it's looking like I can't wait any longer. So, I was panicking, overreacting, but not as bad as before. And as I posted on Facebook about my worry for him. Where did that pen go? There it is. 155 right off the bat. I need a color. I need a bag. But yeah, I posted that, and then I reached out to my boyfriend, told him what's going on, and I reached out to because of the time, the time frame, because of what time it was. I knew my best bet to have somebody to talk to would be in the UK, so I reached out to one of my friends there. And I talked with her, and just talking with her helped calm me down. I did end up getting a message. I ended up having conversations with a couple of people, and while talking with one of them, it's like, well, what about like the Humane Society and SPCA? And it's like, well, this is why it helps for me to talk to somebody, because I wasn't even thinking. I was just, my mind was just too caught in the moment of, oh God, what am I gonna do, right? So they're like, well, Humane Society, SPCA. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's like a voice of reason. So I started I went down Google. I went onto Google, and started Googling, and I came across this one, it's like a veterinarian assistant, like virtual veterinarian assistant that will put you in touch with a veterinarian. So I briefly explained the situation, and then I gave them my phone number, and then a veterinarian ended up contacting me, and I explained the situation a little bit more in depth. And they're like, okay, well, this is what you have time, because he's still eating, and whatnot. Oh my goodness. Okay. So basically, what's going on right now is, I do have time. Because he's still eating, I have time to contact a vet clinic, get in touch with a vet, and make arrangements, find out how much it's going to cost to initially get him looked at. And unfortunately, they are going to have to sedate him a little bit just to be able to look in his mouth, because he is in pain. But I'm gonna see about taking him to my dad's vet, the one that my dad takes his dog to, because, well, they trust this vet with the dog. So I'm gonna trust my dad's judgment on his choice of vet, and see what the vet has to say about Peach's teeth. If it's worth pulling them. If so, which ones? How much? What's the cost gonna be? Fingers crossed that I don't have to just put them down. Worst case scenario. And I know my dad, when I first learned about Peach's teeth, my dad's like, well, if you remember this dog that we had, like, it cost them $1,000 to get her teeth done. But it's like, it was that particular dog was a rescue, and she had a lot. She was very badly neglected. She was from a hoarding situation, and yeah, she had a lot of terrible teeth. Like, she had to, it cost them about $1,000 to get all of her teeth, to get the dental work done that needed to be done on her teeth. But that, of course, was a dog. And that was a number of years ago. Actually, quite a few years ago now. So, I don't know. And it was also in a different town. So we'll see how things go. Fingers crossed. But yeah, worst case scenario, if the vet says it would be more humane to just put him down, then yeah, I'll have to get my dad to do it, because there is no way that I would be able to handle doing that. Even though like I had to do that with one of my cats in the past. I also did that with 2 of my dad's dogs. I was the one that took took the animal into the vet and held the animal while it was being put to sleep. It was really hard with the one cat. But Peaches, I've had Peaches for quite a few years. I've had him longer than any other cat that I've ever owned. So, yeah, and he's been my emotional support animal. Almost the whole time that I've had him, and like he was a rescue. He was abandoned by, like he was left behind by his owner that was living with me and my boyfriend at the time. So yeah, he is an older cat. I don't know his exact age. I'm pretty sure like he's got I believe it's a tattoo in his ear, and to just have the vet look him up based on the tattoo and get his medical information. And then find out his age. Yeah. Huh. It's a different color, different shade, but I am mixing them, so I'm just pouring it in. Yeah. It's 2 different shades. So, yeah, that's what I'm struggling with this morning. Dealing with the fact that I might have to say goodbye sooner than I had hoped. Really not looking forward to it, but it's just one of those things that happens with life. So yeah, I am definitely gonna be cleaning all of these bottles. Oh, definitely. Giving them a good cleaning. Clean all of them. I'm gonna just clean them all so they're all nice and clean like these ones. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, it's gonna suck not having him here. When I do eventually have to put him down. He's currently laying in my bathtub again. I had some I opened up a can of sardines a little while ago and ate them, and gave him the juice. So he did come out of the bathroom for that, and I gave him some okay, $6.99. So I gave him the juice from that, and I also gave him a little bit of wet cat food. I'm just giving him straight wet cat food now. Over the last few days, I've just been giving him more and more wet cat food because that's all he's just been pestering me for it. And I know it's because of his teeth. I knew it was just inevitable from the day that I learned about his teeth. See, I've never owned a cat long enough to have to worry about their teeth. Because usually I end up having to find them a new home. Actually, I think that, no, that was only kittens. Yeah, always ended up having to find new homes for kittens. Yeah, and my cats tended to just disappear before they got to the point where I would have to, okay, I need dryer sheets, because I always include a couple of dryer sheets in each baggie, and I found a spot for I found a spot for my ghostie. Yeah, I found a spot for my ghostie. Put that over there. Okay, now. All right. 712. So yeah, I've yeah, like in the past, like my cats, I would always let them in and out of the house, and they would just one day not come home, and it's like, well, where did they go? Something happened. Something happened to them. They just never came home. So it's like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, it was odd that that one baggie did not have any. Anyways, so yeah, this is all new to me, dealing with the health situation, because the last time I had a cat that had a health issue, she was super sick. I could not, like, she had so many things wrong with her. I couldn't afford to get her treated. Oh God, I hope I don't have this one already. Nope. Good. There. Yeah, it was easier for, it was just easier to put her down. Because, I couldn't use, she had a lot of health problems, and I couldn't handle, her being so sick and not being able to afford to treat her. And it was in a different town, and I just told the vet, like, I can't afford it. My dad can't help me. He can't afford to help me. So it's just easier to put her down. Yeah, and it's really unfortunate that it happened, but she was better off. At least that's what I like to believe. I held her while the medicine kicked in, and I cried. I cried and cried. Yeah. And then when my dad and stepmom, they had a little Shih Tzu that ended up having a stroke. She had a stroke. Yeah, she had a mini stroke. The dog had a stroke the same day as my stepmom had a mini stroke. Yeah, go figure. And what's really crazy is My stepmom wasn't even home when she had her mini stroke. She was in another city. She was at a mall shopping with a friend when it happened. And she just felt weird. She felt off, and she just, yeah. And the dog just stopped. Like, the dogs just, like, started acting weird. And then my stepmom, she went to see the doctor, and the doctor did some tests, and it was like, oh, well, apparently it looks like you had a mini stroke. Oh, lovely. Yeah. And then they went and they took the dog into the vet. Oh, dog had a stroke. Wait, what? Yeah, on the same flippin' day. Go figure, eh? Freaky. So, and then the vet's like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. You might as well just put her down because she's not going to get any better. So they scheduled for her to be put down. The dog scheduled to have the dog put down. And my dad asked me, he's like, well, can you please do us a favor? Can you please do this for us? I'm like, yeah, sure, not a problem. I'll take your dog in and hold your dog and comfort your dog while she's being put to sleep. So I did. And then while I was in with the vet, while I was in with the dog getting that done, while that was being done, my parents were sitting out in the parking lot out front, bawling their eyes out. Yeah. I guess it was easier for me to cope with it because I was able to, I'm able to compartmentalize my emotions better than for certain situations. As long as I'm prepared ahead of time. If I'm not prepared, then forget it. I will just full-blown panic attack and overreact, and as a few people learned earlier. Oh God, I'm only chuckling about it right now because I'm over the emotionally unstable hurdle that I was in earlier after talking with some people. Yeah, and then I managed, and then afterwards I finished off. I finished off Uncle Bob, cousin Bob. Yeah, finished off cousin Bob. Got him finished, and yeah, yay! Now I can clean up these bottles and find something else to kit up. Oh, yeah. Now, how many of you out there are like that? As soon as you're done kitting down a canvas, you gotta kit something else up. Gotta find something else to kit up. Well, I actually have enough bottles here that I could probably kit up too. Yeah, and I probably will. But I'm gonna get started on, well, I gotta do my daily whip and chat of for the pink and black event. So I'm gonna get that done. 890 after this video. And then I'll do a kit up. Maybe I'll do the kit up first. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to do the kit up first since I've got this out 8. Eight. Yeah. So I'm trying to stay upbeat. And focused on positive things. I have a plan. Make an appointment with I'm going to talk to my dad, make an appointment, get the info for his vet, and make an appointment to get Peaches in to see the vet. And then, well, also make an find out how much it's going to cost for the initial exam and whatnot. Of course, this means, and this really sucks, but this means I can't afford to ship these friggin' these boxes, because my cat, yes. But I am gonna, based on what the vet says, I will be doing, I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe. I'm also gonna talk to the local church, because there is a church just up the street, not far from here. They have a thrift store. They're the ones, it's the only church that I know of in this town. I don't know if there is another church. I've never gone and looked. 3328, 3325. So, oh dear, I need more baggies. I'm gonna, once I know where things stand finance-wise, how much it's gonna cost for everything, then I'm going to talk to the local church, see if they have anything that they can do to help. And I'm also, yeah, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe as well. Now, I need more baggies without having to open up these packages here, because I got 2 packages here, but I still have, I'm going to swap them out. I still have a whole bunch. I still have like half a box. Well, I have a whole bunch of empty ones that I just recently emptied. So yeah, I'm so fingers crossed that everything goes well with the vet visit, and I'm able to get the funds right away and get him in there and get his teeth done, and he's doing good, and I'm doing good, and everybody's doing good. And 3778. Because I really want to get these boxes, get these things out of here and free up some space. And but yes, my putty tat comes first. He's a higher priority. 3812. 508. 3810. Yeah. So I'm just gonna 3812. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning on doing. I also have a Temu order package that Straight Ship tried to deliver it yesterday, and there was nobody at the house. Nobody was at the big house, so they were unable to deliver it. 41, 3841. So hopefully they'll try and deliver it today. And I'm going to be going to the town next door either today or tomorrow. And while there, I will be picking up a package. Because my wash machine, my collapsible wash machine has arrived. Well, it arrived 2 days ago. On Monday was delivered to its final destination for me to pick up. Yay! So then I can start doing my own laundry at home. I told my dad, and he's like, you know, you can always come over and do your laundry at our place. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I want to start being more independent, right? And yeah, going to my dad's to do my laundry gets me out of the house, fresh air, exercise, all of that yucky stuff. But I can't keep relying on him all the time. I can't. Because he's not always going to be around. And yeah, I know because he's not always going to be around, that's going to, I don't want that to be the only reason why I go over to his place to do, it's kind of a selfish reason because I need to do my laundry and all that stuff. I don't want that to be the only reason that I go there. Anyways, but yeah, it is doing my laundry at his place. I'll still have to go to his place to do like my bedding, my comforters and my bed sheets, because yeah, this little collapsible washing machine dealio is not very big, so like I can do like a pair of pants and a shirt in a load. Yeah, I know it'll use a lot of water, a lot of hot water. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll just buy laundry soap that requires cold water and just do my laundry in the with cold water. That way I'm not using up all my propane doing laundry. Yeah. Now in the description for this little wash machine dealio, it also has the word dryer. So, yeah. Don't know if it's it'll be interesting to see if it's actually a dry, if I can actually use it as a dryer as well. I don't know. We'll see once it's here. And I really hope that I get that package today as well. And I'm actually surprised. I normally get Temu normally gives me a notification when with my delivered packages, and for some reason yesterday it was giving me the usual crap notifications. I actually had to go into the app and check my orders to see that it stated that at 11 yesterday morning they were unsuccessful at delivering it. And so yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in that. So anyways, as you can see, I'm all done. Now I'm eager to find something to kit up. I gotta rearrange some stuff in the corner though, on my storage rack. Make it more efficient. I like having my stuff efficient so that the most important stuff, the stuff that I use all the time, that I need to have ease of access, I can actually get to it. And the stuff that, yeah, basically for me to access certain things, I have to get down on my hands and knees, move some stuff in order to be able to reach to the back, into the back corner, but that's okay. Unfortunately, I gotta relocate I got 2 little boxes full of washi tape, and I kind of need that stuff to be able to finish kitting up canvases. Yeah. And I've got 2 that I need the washi tape for, and I also, because they're both a decent size, I also need my parchment paper, but that's right over here, so that's easily accessible. Anyways, now that I'm done kitting that down, I want to kit something else up. And I have a container. I do have a container that's got some empty bottles in it. But where did I put it? There's Baby Sloth, Dreamcatcher Wolf, Partial Flowers. Oh, that's extra stuff. Oh, okay, I guess I don't. That must be these back here then. Okay. Alright. See, hi Pippi! See, there's Pippi. Shark Pippi. Baby Shark Pippi! Baby Shark Pippi! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a few more. I'm gonna clean a few more of these off. And then I'm going to find something to kit up, and I guess I'll do a kit up video for you. Alright, until next time, see ya!